Hi guys, welcome back to the second part of our DVD. We're doing this part in English for the English fishermen out there. What we've done before the break, I fished on this rod with a pink garlic float like I've got on here on the bottom hook, and on the top hook I had a yellow raptor float. So, but they kept on picking up the pink garlic float on this rod, and on the other rod they kept on picking up the raptor float. So I switched it to two pink garlic floats just to try and make the bite a bit quicker. And on the ball, I've got the new green card out of the Signature series. That is an almond fluorescent dip, very strong almond, very strong fluoro. It gives off, and it's immensely sweet. It's really sweet. With that, I'm fishing the red is Christmas. That's one of my honey dips that I've been making for ages. I think since 1994 I've been making it. Still the same, just a new label. I'm going to get this in to see if we can speed up the bites. Currently 15 to 20 minutes on a bite, but we're catching decent sized fish for Koster Dam right in the middle of winter. Let's get it in. Alright, this rod has got no line clip. I'm fishing at about 85 to 90 meters on it. There we go. Right guys, on my left hand rod I've got that two raptor floats with two longish pieces of white dough behind it. Like I've said earlier in the DVD, if I fish a white dough, it's always a sweet white dough, and I just use normal white sugar to sweeten it with. Then on the ball I've got vampire spray, really strong garlic spray in the Signature series range, and then that pink is the Old Faithful Almond Supreme. Also something that I've been making since ever I started making dips. Still the same recipe, just a new label. I'm going to get this out. This rod I'm fishing at 55 meters. I clipped up this morning, and it's basically given the same tempo of fish as the deeper rod. So, but I'm just going to keep it there. I know late in the afternoon it's going to come on and I'll catch more fish on this rod than the deep rod. So let's get it in. Let's catch something. Oh, we've got a bite. This shallow rod is very quick now, and exactly what I thought what was going to happen is happening now. This rod is clipped up 55 meters. You don't need to cast a mile in winter to be able to catch fish. All you need is proper product and you will get some fish, and just hit that spot. In winter, especially when you're fishing deep water, what we've got in front of us here, and in summer, but more so in winter, if you want to catch fish, just keep on hitting the same spot every time, and make sure that the feet that you use, that it stays behind, because a cast at 8 o'clock in the morning, if that ball is still solid at 11 o'clock, no fish is going to want it. In winter they're finicky. They don't want that much to eat. They want something soft. They want something that's properly dissolved. So if you want feet like that, have a look at the new Signature series feet. It's the orange packet with the cap and the glasses on. Just like we showed you in the product punting part of this DVD. I'm going to concentrate on this fish and see if I can land it amongst the rocks here. This is a nice little fish, almost bleak, but in the dirty water they whiten up a bit. So on that raptor, floats with a white dough, vampire spray, Almond Supreme spray, can't go wrong with it. This was in the water for maybe 5 minutes, and that shallow spot is gonna just keep on getting quicker and quicker and quicker. Work the spot, catch the fish. I'm going to make a little bit of a change up on my left hand rod. The Vampire Spray and the Almond Supreme Spray, they really work well in Koster Dam. Don't come to Koster Dam without it. And wherever garlic and almond works together, you can take it anywhere, you will catch fish. I'm just going to use a different type of garlic, T-Rex, which is a fluoro garlic. And the reason why I'm doing this, the wind is subsiding a little bit now, but the fish in here just love the fluoro. And I'm going to throw it like that. There's a lot of garlic on there. For me personally, that's a lot of garlic because I'm not a big garlic angler. And with this, I'm just going to put some Caramel Extreme out of our ball dip series, just a little bit like that, just for some extra fluoro, and just paste it like that. That's it. That's another fish on. Where are you? That's there. Not a big one, but a fish is a fish. On this DVD, we take every bite we get. This is not a big fish at all. I won't be surprised if it's a yellowfish. In the Vaal Dam, whenever I want to catch yellows, I just use that T-Rex. No, it's a little carp. Oh, that's the difference for you. Garlic with lots of flora versus garlic that has just got a little bit of flora in. The difference in size of the fish, you can see that immediately. This is a really small one. Nice fish for competitive anglers though, but for social anglers, you don't really want that. You want the bigger one. Beautiful little fish. While we were busy with that little fish, this one gave us a drop back. Now when that happens, what do? You just wind until you feel your line tightens up, because the fish is most probably swimming in your direction. And when it tightens up, just pull back on the rod. Don't strike the rod, because sometimes what happens is as soon as that fish feels pressure, it wants to go off in the opposite direction, and you pulling, he's going, you're going to snap your hook link. This fish is still coming in. I don't think he realizes that something is actually pulling him in. It's becoming a bit heavier now. Not a big one. Looks like the small ones came out to play now. This Koster 500 bait run reel that I'm fishing with from Daiwa has got a fairly quick drag in front, fighting drag, and but it has also got the function to go onto the back wind if you're catching bigger fish or small fish. For bigger fish, I prefer to use the bait runner on top, especially when they come in under the rod tip. You can really put it very soft, and it's just a little thing to get used to again. But whether you loosen the drag here or whether you loosen it there, same thing at the end of the day. I must say these reels are really smooth. Long casting reel for a small reel. I can easily get up to 120 meters with a 10-foot rod on a windstill day with this reel, and it's actually the reel that helps me. And it's an eye-opener to me as a person, because I've always believed that there wasn't reels that could compete with the previous ones that I had, but let me tell you, there is reels out there that can compete. This fish is close, let's get it. I've got 2 rods out. Time to put some speed into the bones and get them back out there. While the fish are biting, we need to catch them. The August winds just arrived here at Koster Dam. It's howling now. On this bull, I have that new green cod, that Flora almond, and then Christmas, one of my oldest honeys that I've been making for some time, and then just that 2 pink garlic floats with the sweet white dough behind that. I'm going to bring this rod a lot shallower. I'm going to throw it in the vicinity of that 55-60 meter mark, just to capitalize on the feeding spot that I have created with the other rod. There's no time to measure it out. Normally I would, but I've got a good feeling that I can get it close, so let's see if it works. I'm going back to the vampire spray, a little bit less Flora. I don't want to catch those baby fish, although if they bite I'll take them. And then just the Almond Supreme. What I do, I put the Almond Supreme on the side where there isn't any vampire spray running down the bull. So when you do that, it's a bit of dry mealy bomb that you get, and when you spray the Almond Supreme in there, it just soaks into the bull a bit quicker. Let's get this one out. The wind is up again, so we aim to the right of our target, and the rod tip goes into the wind on the spot. Two chocolates for me, one for me, one for me. That's for a one for you, Carl. That's for a 25-hour day. Enjoying a snack. The fish also enjoying a snack. 4 minutes. Fish on. Oh, double up, double up, double up. Here we go. Mona, lekker ding. She told me to fish this, and I know she's laughing lekker now because I don't fish garlic. But she does. She even puts it on her toast. So awesome combination. Not a big one, but on a day like today, I'll take any fish. Small little carp. I'm going to release him straight away to see what's on the other line. Thank you, fella. Woo! Turbo carp. Windy, windy. Yeah, there's a fish on. Oh, better one. This is the last fish of this DVD, and I must say, awesome result for a windy, cold day in the northwest for a dam that's not renowned for winter fishing. There's our last fish for this DVD. Nice one, around about 1.5, 1.6 kilos. And as always, guys, fish care is very important for us. Not only as people, but as a brand. Handle your fish over the water. I've got no problem with somebody that wants to take a fish home and go and eat that fish. That's no problem for me. But release the big ones. Take a small one. Don't take all the fish that you get. And if you're going to release them, just take a quick photo. Don't keep them in a keep net. Handle them over the water. If you drop them while you're handling over the water, the chances of injury is much less than dropping a fish on the rocks or on the sand. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the shops. Please support us, and remember, if you need anything, just shout on our Facebook page. And remember, if it works for us, it will definitely work for you. And this is the place where things are going to just get much more interesting. And as we say in Afrikaans, hier gaan het nog lekker raak. Tot ziens, salam gasle. See you again.